Hey guys, it's Skip with Earn My Badge, and today I just want to take a minute and talk to you about an article that I read. And it's actually pretty ironic because I had this conversation, a couple days ago, maybe a week at the most, with some of my coworkers. And the conversation was really, do we have people who are interested in becoming police officers, coming into law enforcement? And then the article I just read the other day from one of the major news sites was talking about a crisis in law enforcement and the staffing shortages. So, going back to the conversation we had, my coworkers were talking about that really we don't have good quality applicants who are interested in what we do. And I disagree with that to a certain extent. I think the economy definitely has a big play into the options quality applicants have. Are they going to go to a federal job? Are they going to go to a private industry? What are they going to do to help their family needs, right? Those personal choices. So there's always going to be that. But at the same time, I really do believe that there are good people who want to come into this career. And it's just a matter of helping them out. One of the challenges that we face is all the negativity surrounding law enforcement. It's 24/7. It's hard to put that stuff aside. It's on TV, Facebook, friends, you name it, it's out there. But at the end of the day, police are needed, right? You will always have people who should not be wearing that badge. And I'll tell you, in law enforcement, we go through hurdles to try to weed those type of people out, okay? But at the end of the day, there are going to be people who get in, who shouldn't. Same thing happens, though, with people who become lawyers, doctors, school teachers, clergy, politicians. Any industry you have out there, you're going to have people who shouldn't be in that position. I can't speak for them, but I can speak for law enforcement. I can speak for myself saying, if there's anyone who tarnishes that badge, they don't deserve it, right? I worked hard for my badge. I've been a police officer for 15 years. I've seen my fellow coworkers get hurt. I've been a supervisor, seeing my officers get hurt, trying to do the right thing because of the position they're in. And for someone to act outside of that, that's not okay. We have a memorial of officers who died wearing that badge, doing the right thing. So anyone who tarnishes that badge does not deserve it. Right? And again, we're never going to be liked by everyone, but we are needed. Right? There's always going to be a percentage of the population that doesn't believe what we do. They're always going to think the worst. And what you have to realize is that you can never satisfy everyone. It just makes us have to work harder in our interactions with people, helping them understand why we do certain things and giving them some context. And that's our challenge that we face as law enforcement in interacting with the public. So try to put some of that noise aside and really look at yourself. I'm guessing because you have this, you're watching this video, you have that urge. You want to come into law enforcement, and maybe you're just, you have some doubts that you may not be able to do what we do. But guess what? Men and women from all walks of life come in and do this job. And I'll tell you, not everyone can do this job, okay? So there's a difference. I would love to be a rocket scientist. I'd love to be a heart surgeon, but those are not things that I'm good at. So that's why you don't see me behind an operating table, right? So anyone who tells you that you can do this job and you'll be successful is lying to you. Not everyone can do this job. But one thing you do deserve to do for yourself is give yourself a shot, right? You may not be the best at certain things, but all that means is that you're just gonna have to work harder to overcome that, right? And if you're watching this video, I think that you're looking for those things to help you on that right path. And I think that's one thing that us in law enforcement can do, and is really one of the primary missions of Earn My Badge, is to help paint that roadmap for you, right? If you're trying to go into if you're trying to go become a doctor, a lawyer, go into any of the service academies, West Point, Naval Academy, if you're trying to go into NASA, there are certain courses that you need to take, certain proficiencies that you need to display. And the same thing with law enforcement. So one of the things you'll find here at Earn My Badge are those type of topics that are going to help you set yourself apart. So a lot of it is going to come down on you. All right, I can show you, but you're going to have to do the work. And with that, one of the questions I always ask people when I was a recruiter and when I had these interactions or at career fairs and presentations at the colleges is, why do you want to do this job? You're going to be cold, you're going to be wet, you're going to be hungry. That is a guarantee that at some point in this job you will accomplish all three probably at the same time, right? So what's your urge? What is your desire to put up with all those things and do this job? Right. When I asked that question, I got the textbook answer, is what I like to call it. And there's definite substance behind that answer. And what people told me is they wanted to help people. They wanted to make a difference. And that's important because that's what we do. But at the same time, what's going to set you apart is you identifying what your urge is, what your desire is to come into this career. And so I want to leave you with that. What is it that makes you feel like this is meant for you? That you are willing to do whatever it takes to stand up on that stadium and get your badge pinned on your uniform. What is it? What is that desire? What is that motivation? So take some time, put those ideas on paper, put pen to paper, and come up with your answer. Because that's one of the ways that you're going to be able to set yourself apart from the competition. So with that, good luck. And if you have any questions, as always, hit me up on Facebook or info@earnmybadge.com. The contact details are below in the video details. So with that, good luck and stay persistent.